Hello guys, welcome to the first ever episode on this channel. Now, you might be wondering who I am. My name is Alexi. This first game, I really had a long brainstorming session and decided to play this very interesting game called Surviving Mars. It's basically a survival game where you land on Mars. It's a very new planet, very different from Earth. You don't have all the basic resources, so you got to plan it out to find a way to survive on this planet. So I've already gone through the tutorial. I get the basics of this game, but now we're just gonna click new game, and we're gonna see where we're gonna land. Now, obviously, we're gonna have a bit of setup here because we need to understand how our world will be set up. As you can see, currently our mission sponsor is International Mars Station. There are different sponsors that really make the difficulty challenge go up, but I think we're just going to start nice, easy. We're just going to start with the International Mars mission. Its funding is 30,000 million. That's a lot of money, and that's going to allow us to buy a lot of parts. So I guess we're just going to choose that because, you know, we're just starting out, haven't played this game much, so I really want to learn this together. Commander profile, rocket scientist, added to starting funding. Buildings require upkeep less often. Let me just look through all of these and then we'll see which one we want. Guys, I'm back, and I thought that rocket scientist was the best. It really doesn't add that much difficulty, but does give us a bit of a challenge. The buff it gives us is it starts with an extra rocket, and it gives us CO2 jet propulsion. I feel like an extra rocket is necessary for going to Mars, because, you know, that'll help us transport resources back and forth. So, we have our rocket payload. I guess that's what we're going to take to Mars with us. So again, I'm going to leave you for a minute or two, and I'll see what resources we need. Okay, so I looked through this. There's really nothing else we can add here from the beginning resources. We got some 4 orbital probes, which reveals underground deposits in the scan area. We got machine parts, electronics, polymers, and of course we got the basic, I guess, exploration. We got commanders, we got all the basic machines that we need, and we can't really add any more. But I guess we just have to start our mission now. Click next. Let's look at the landing spots. Ooh, so these will spike up the difficulty challenges a lot. I feel like the main thing, we don't have to look very much at the threats, because right now we have to focus on what resources these areas give us. To put areas with a lot of good resources. Ooh. So around the planet. We want a lot of water, I think. So right there. Right there's the perfect spot. There's a lot of metal, concrete, and water, which I think would be very good for us. Or the difficulty challenge. It got up a little bit, but I think, yeah, I think this is a good spot to land. Let's go. Let's start. Ooh, now we're gonna get into this. Boo. Okay, so that was a bit of a loading screen. You know, it has to load the whole planet, but now let's read what this says. Welcome to Mars, Commander. Mission Control Log 1, welcome to Mars. Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo. Our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet, the drones and rovers. So I guess that's what we're taking here. That whole setup at the beginning was to see what resources we could bring here. Our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. So I guess that's the humans we're bringing in. So I think the whole thing we're working towards here is human colonization. So we need to build and work towards that Martian dome. But until then, we have to make sure the colony has enough construction resources, water, oxygen, and power. Okay, let's begin. And let's designate a landing site for the rocket. It's ready to land. I see there's this deposit right here of some resource. But let's see where we can land our rocket. nice. Wow. Okay, so building construction. Permanent buildings are constructed by drones. Open the build menu with left click or B. Then select the building and place on the desired location with, we have left click. Then we have to sit. And then, so the first thing we should build is a large solar panel that will generate electrical power required for other buildings. Okay, so let's left click, right click, and let's see. We go to power, large solar panel. Let's go. Right there. So now I guess they're gonna, so I guess now what the little drones are gonna do right here, I think they're gonna take some resources and they're gonna go and build this. Oh, they're mining metal first. So to build this, we need 3 metals. And here we have a metal deposit. I guess they're gonna mine this metal very slowly. And they're gonna go over. They're gonna, yep, there we go. Let's select this tech to research. Ooh. So now we're doing research, I guess, for more upgrades that we can do in the future. Research will unlock various benefits for the colony. Researching any technology will make a new technology in its field available for research. Okay. So let's see. There's a clearing of salvaged and destroyed buildings. Okay. The RC transfer harvests resources faster. Its maximum storage is increased by 15. Okay. Probes are cheaper and can deep scan. I guess we don't really have any use for these, but as we continue growing, these will become more useful. More applicants will start to appear on Earth. Let's start with the engineering part, because I'm sure that this is going to help us in the future. We need to clear stuff. We really don't have anything else to research, so let's just queue everything up. And exploration. Oh, so we can explore sectors. So I guess let's explore the area around us. And then we'll see where we can go from there. Guess we can build one of these drone hubs. Then that can connect to our new solar panel. Because I'm assuming this is going to need power. I don't know why this is asking for power. So yeah, let's click. I saw some power cables around here. There we go. So I guess we can just go boop and connect these two. Will this really take anything to build 1 metal? Okay, so this guy's gonna go and harvest. One of your buildings needs electrical power powered by solar panels, wind turbines. Okay, so we have our solar panel right here. I guess because it's night, then obviously it's not going to be working. Let's go see what this universal deposit is about. It's going to be an infrastructure. We have a free charge. Oh no, never mind. Production, life support, storages, universal storage. So we can put that right in front of our spaceship. And this is where they're, yep, this is where they're all gonna go put their resources. I see this guy's collecting over here. I guess we just wait until morning, then we'll have this drone hub up and connected. These drones can actually start working. Okay, that's really cool. What is this? So concrete extractors automatically produce concrete, but they still need power and drones to service them. Place a concrete extractor near a concrete deposit in a scanned sector. So I guess this is a concrete deposit. This has 1,000 concrete. Wow. That is a lot of concrete we have here. So I guess what we can do, we can go over here. Production of concrete extractor. Okay, so it needs its own power too. So let's put it down right in front of that concrete place. Let's load the resources over here. All of them. And we'll see how they start and build this. So they have everything. I guess it just starts extracting the concrete over here. So let's see what it... Okay, yeah, it needs power first. Our solar panel, it's working. But I guess we can build its own solar panel over here. Let's see. Power. We can try a wind turbine. So we'll put a wind turbine over here. And we're going to connect it with some power cables. So this is going to power that. Then we can start getting some concrete. I wonder what we can use concrete for. Because I'm assuming it's going to be very important. Because there's just so much in this deposit. It's got to be used for something, right? Oh! What's this? Refueling? 6 out of 50. So guess what happens is, of course, this has to return back to Earth. You can see up here. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to refuel this rocket. And then we can take it back up to the moon. Or back to Earth. Why is nobody building? Oh my god, you need concrete to build this wind turbine, and that's exactly the power we need to get the concrete. This is a bit of a paradox over here. Let's put a solar panel instead. And then we can attach that to the cable. Okay, let's look at this. Suggested building. So, sensor tower. It significantly boosts your scanning speed for nearby sectors. That could be useful, because then that could help us get things like water. They also give advanced warnings for disasters. They also require electrical power. Okay. Of course, now it's night, and this isn't going to be working. I guess we have to build wind turbines up, because then they could run all day long. Let's look at the sensor tower. It is here. So I guess we can put that right there. It's going to be connected. Metals and electronics, that's it. So let's put a wind turbine over here in this area too. Ooh. So of course, once the solar panel over here starts generating, then we're going to have enough to build a wind turbine over here. So I'll just wait for day. So I guess we're going to have to find that next time. Okay, we just scanned that. Yep. No water. I guess if we can't find water around here, we're just going to have to keep scanning. Because water is important to build a dome. So obviously people need water to survive. And then oxygen. How do we do that? Moxie. Produces oxygen. No production during the... Oh, so it just produces oxygen? This takes oxygen out of the air and does something with it? That looks pretty sophisticated. I guess when we do need oxygen, we just build up a bunch of these. What is this? Moisture vaporator. Produces water from the atmosphere. Production lowered when placed near other vaporators. No production during gust storms. Oh! So it just pulls water out of the atmosphere. That's useful, because I don't see any water deposits around here yet. Okay. Let's see what we have to do next. Finally. We need prefab parts for this building. Use a resupply rocket to bring more prefabs from Earth. Ooh, how do we order one of those? Let's see. Resupply, there we go. So we're gonna get, I'm assuming we can't get a passenger rocket yet. We don't really have anyone enough to lift. So let's get some buildings in here. Drone hub, we already have that. Moisture vaporator, we already have that. Fuel refinery, that's what we need. So I'm assuming it's going to need a lot of resources, but then after that, you just start producing fuel. Sterling generator generates power. Okay, machines part factory, polymer factory, electronics factory. We don't have rare metals yet, so can't really start doing that yet. Okay, so we have these prefab buildings. We don't need any of these commanders yet, or explorers, or transport. Drones, I think we're fine on them for now. Metals, food. Yeah. You know what? We're just gonna get one prefab building. We're just gonna get that to launch to us. And because that's really gonna help us power this rocket back and the other rocket back. Because we really need those rockets to go back to space. Safekeeping. This message screen is dark and only a vague silhouette of a bald man can be seen. Ooh. I don't know if I should trust this bald man. The man speaks with a modulated voice. Commander, we have an offer for you. Recently, our organization has run into severe problems with one of the more delicate projects. We want you to take care of it. Okay. And in all, the mysterious man wants you to shelter a number of clone applicants in your project. No questions asked, no answers given. Ooh. So we can gain 1,000 million, which is a billion, and 10 officer clone applicants. Sure, why would we not accept that? There's really no drawbacks here. What we can do is we can create a moisture vaporator, because that can really start us on the water production. Now what we do, we go over here, we build a water tower which stores water. That's helpful. Let's build 2 water towers, because why not? We have enough metal. Let's connect them all using pipes. Boom. And over here, boom. I guess we need power now. We have water production. And then there's air production. So I guess we really do have all the things that we need to start building our domes. Obviously what we need is water, oxygen, and I guess all these resources like concrete and metal. We have all that, but I guess we just gotta keep collecting that, because obviously we're not just gonna keep getting it by ourselves. So here's another rocket ship. I saw something here that was very peculiar. It was a landing pad. That's only 10 concrete. Launch pad, I'm assuming, will allow us to do this without harming the environment at all. Let's see this land. Ooh, look at that. Get another rocket. There we go, nothing has formed. Now we have one of those prefab buildings. We can start producing some fuel to get our rockets out of here. Now I am still curious about this, right here. These waste rock piles that we have. So I really don't want puddles or piles of rock to just be sitting there. So let's see what we got here. Storages, I guess? There we go. Large dumping site. We can build it right next to it. Yep, and all the rocks are just stored here. This is perfect, because then there's not just little random piles here. We have an actual space for rock deposit. We found water right next to ours. Wow, that is really lucky. Because water is really important, again, as I said, and we just have that moisture evaporator or whatever. Yeah, that's really not going to help us that much. But we have a full water source with 12,000 water here. We're going to have to explore that later, though. The refinery. So what it needs is water. So I guess we can put it right over here, right next to this. Let's spin it around. And what we can do with this is we can connect it straight up to the electricity and straight up to the pipes. And then we've suddenly got a thing to help us make fuel to refuel the rockets. And I feel like the next thing that we need to do is create one of those Moxie machines. I guess it can be right over... Actually, we should keep all our resources together. We should put it right over here. Because then what can allow us to do is just build like a dome and quickly connect everything. It doesn't have to be miles upon miles of piping. We're very close to sending this back. Let's quickly build our Moxie, then we can finish off this episode. This has been very productive. We already got water up, we got oxygen up, concrete up. Of course, we don't have a sustainable source of metal, but I don't think that's an early game thing to have. So let's go look at production. I guess it would be in life support. So look at this Moxie. Does it need water? Oh no, I guess it goes up to a oxygen tank. There we go. Spin that around. Connect that with pipes. And we can connect that to electricity too. So where is our electrical production? Got wind turbines galore.
Research complete.
Okay, so let's just watch these get built, we'll send the rocket up, and then we'll end the episode. There we go, it's being powered. We got oxygen production. We have got all the vitals right here, right now. So let's go over here. We've got this rocket ready to go, as you can see right here. It's ready to go back. We can click the return to Earth button. Boom. Ready for takeoff. Milestone reached. We've launched the rocket back. Guys, I would like to thank you so much for watching. For anyone that's been here, I know that this is the first episode that I've ever done, but I hope that you guys did enjoy, because I'm going to keep producing content, and so remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment of what you'd like to see next, or what I need to do in this game, because, you know, I'm not an expert on this game. I need your guys' advice. So, yeah, remember to do all those things, and stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.